Welcome back to Roadcraft on PlayStation 5. It's episode 6 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on to episode 6 already. Gives you some idea of how much fun I'm having with this. Before I go into the actual menus, actually I do need to go into the next menu, because the amount of money we've got, we're 66% through Aftermath, which is pretty good. I'm up to 31,580. Today's episode, we're going to be trying to grab recycling metal and stuff and taking it to the steel pipe facility. Once the steel pipes are fixed or made, we can then go and fix the pipes to the gas works. That's the plan. But what I thought I would do was have a look in here, because I can do it from this menu as well. We go to our garage and we can go to our shop. If I go to garage and we come down to our mule, which is what I would use for transporting the pipes, that one we can't sell because that's the rusty one we were given. That one we bought, and we can sell that for 15,200, which is pretty good. So I'm going to sell that. And you might think, what is he doing? If we go to shop and we go to our mule, we have got available for 27 grand a cargo crane truck. So the cargo truck, the mule we had, but with a crane. So as far as picking up stuff, I wouldn't necessarily have to take the crane out. I can take that, which might actually, yeah, that might work to our advantage. It's got our company colours on it and our company logo. That could work. I don't know what kind of weight that's going to be able to lift, but what we're looking at. Capacity 6 tonne, boom length 6 metres, lift weight 5 tonne. Okay. So I'm going to buy that. Still got a decent bit of money in there, so we could upgrade some other bits and bobs as well. We haven't got enough because we got the rusty dump truck, so there's no, we can't do anything with that. 18 grand. We can upgrade our Voron, our roller. I do want to upgrade our Cronin work at some point, but we haven't got enough. Oh, we have got enough for doing that, but it wouldn't leave us very much walking around money, you know, just have a little bit in your back pocket just in case. You never know what's going to happen. So what we're going to do now is come back to map, down to Aftermath, and I'm going to go on and we're going to see if we can't grab ourselves some recyclable materials, take them up there to the factory, because I've still got a couple of missions that are ongoing at the moment. I've had this weird thing, I don't know if, because again, I know I keep saying this, but this is all pre-release, and all of this has been pre-recorded before the embargo is lifted. So I've got no frame of reference, I've got no comments, and obviously because the full game hasn't gone live yet, which doesn't go live till the 20th, which again, when you're watching this, the 20th has already come and gone, which I know it's that weird time travel thing with content creation. I don't know if this will have got an update on the day of release or anything like that, but I've had this weird thing that when I'm going between camera angles and some screens it goes between, the screen goes black. New manage objective, turning on the lights. So we've got to repair the piping system, but what we have got to do, and if you didn't watch the last episode, it won't necessarily make a lot of sense what I'm talking about at the moment, but I've got a couple of routes running at the moment. We've got one running out to the gas place, and if we go back to our infrastructure, there we go. That's this Anbala to the steel pipes facility. I've still got some more going on that, and then we got, where's that one still running? Oh no, all Anbala to the gas power plant. All rewards received. So why is that still going? Let's open that. Yeah, all rewards received. So I'm just sending vehicles for no apparent reason, I guess. Okay, right, so I can cancel the route on that. That's that done. But it's available if I wanted to dispatch anything else. We come back to there. So that other one is continuing, wherever that one is. That's continuing to the steel pipes facility. But what we've got to do now, bring rubble of the appropriate colour, it says, just below it, in the middle. And if we go to, I've got to remember which one it was, this one here, we go across to our recyclables. You can see green is all your trees. You can see the flashes of purple. I showed this at the end of the last episode. Anything that's purple is a recyclable material that I can take there. We have got yellow ones as well that are flashing. That's more rubberized things, I think. Yeah, tyres and things like that. But anything like this that's metal, drums, old vehicles, anything that's crunched and sat by the side of the road, we can pick up, take there, recycle into steel pipes, which will give us the option to move on to the next thing, whatever it ends up being. So what I need to do now is zoom out if we go to our garage, let's have a look at our new puppy. Where is it? Our new mule. Cool. Let's deploy it. Curious to see how this is going to work. Parking brake on. So, crane functions. We've got our side to side, boom vertical, boom down, out and back, strap cargo, camera mode, circle. Okay, so we've got crane, bed. If we go in, that's going to put us to there, back. Okay, fair enough. So let's see how that does. So that's L1. R1, toggle attach mode. That's interesting. Fold crane, toggle anchors. Cool. So we can support ourselves while we're doing it. And I guess the thing to do, if we go back into our map here, have we got anything? Oh yeah, we have, look. Do I really want to remove a piece of pipe from there? Probably not the best idea. We've got some drums there. And there. Oh, there's a pickup there, flashing as well. I might as well start. Oh, we've got some stuff behind us as well. Should we start by picking up a few drums here and there? Let's take that off. Let's do the ones that are over there. See how this works. Drums are going to be quite time consuming, I would imagine. Oh, there we go. Tells us straight away what we can do. Parking brake on. I don't think I'm going to need to do... Will that attach now? It will. Can we... rope length? We can. I've just noticed that. Why have we got a big concrete pallet floating in the air over there? I've just noticed that. I was like, what in the world? I think we'll try a car as well at some point, I think. So if we lower that down. So if we do boom out as well. Get right to the back. That'll give us more room for putting others in as well. Detach load. And I shall grab a couple more. Brilliant stuff. That's really thrown me. That's really weird up there. I can't get into that, can I? Why is that? Assuming that's I'm assuming that's our 10 concrete slabs that are showing top right that we've got in storage. I guess so. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm fully loaded. I don't know if we can put stuff on top of other stuff and the straps will still work. I don't know, but I'll take this load as it is. We need to do that. Toggle anchors. Can we get through that gap? I don't know. Probably not. Let's fold the crane. Let's to the front. We'll go out the back gate, I guess. Got to be careful, didn't tip over. And then what I'll do once I've taken this, this is kind of a proof of concept. I'm going to take this up to the recycling centre for the steel, and then we'll find out what the situation is, and I'll come out and see if we can pick up just one of the abandoned cars that are by the side of the road. We'll go as close to the steel factory as facility as possible. But I'm just curious to see, can we Sure, we'll pass a few on the way. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa. It's all good fun until someone rolls a mule over. I mean, this not an actual mule, I don't know. Is mule tipping a thing? I don't suppose it is. It's abandoned something there. Actually, we moved some. Where did we move the ones out of the road? There's one there. I know that is definitely one. There you go. Flashing purple. And thankfully, our route we put in should help with this as well. I don't know how this is going to pan out. It should be no different to delivering stuff that we did before when we were doing slabs for the bridge building, when we had to collect various different, was it 2 steel beams and slabs when we first started out at our first facility. Is that water pouring off the back of there? I assume so. I didn't bother asphalting this. I thought I'd just leave it sand at the moment, but we could come back. It's not like it's washing away. I think if we were finding that we were getting degradation over time, then maybe I would consider it, but at the moment I think we're okay. I probably don't need my diff lock on either. Oh, there's some big old chunks there. We'll grab those. I think there'll be some pipes up here as well, won't there? The ones we moved when we first came into the yard. Some drums there. Got a couple of bits over there. Oh, we can do a few from here, can't we? We can get some bits getting that one over there. Maybe some drums lurking. What about these pipes over here if we get close enough? Will that give me... Oh yeah, look, there's all sorts. Ah, no worries. So we are putting... Where are we dropping off? This one? So taking out. Do we just undo the straps? I can't remember how this is. Don't know. Surely I don't have to unload each piece, do I? No. There's got to be an easier way than that. Oh, there we go. It's that. I was to say, surely it's not going to expect me to do that. Oh, there you go. Look, bottom left, recycled 3 steel pipes from that alone. I'm going to do a few bits around here. Let's grab some of this stuff. Can we grab that? We can. While we're here. Oh, that's hefty. That's got some heft to it. Let's toggle our anchors. Anchors away. Let's see what this gives us, shall we? That goes a whole steel pipe, that one. Not bad. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more of this. Well, at least we know our recycling centre is working. Then what we'll do is we'll come and we'll get steel pipes out, load the steel pipes onto here. Then we've got to take this out. And this is a little bit more off-road than using the other crane. I'm glad I kind of had a skim through and suddenly saw the crane and thought, oh, this is what we need. Absolutely spot on. So, let's go over and grab a couple more bits. Maybe, oh, there's another one over there, look. Looks like an old truck axle as well. We'll load a few bits up and let's get moving. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been recorded in 2 sections. All the stuff up to this point was recorded pre-release of the game. Now, obviously, the game's been out a while. The game released, I was away for a few days in that week, and now I'm back. And I'm not going to lie, I know there was a lot of negativity when I first did my first few videos on this, but across the board, generally, to the public, not just Farming Simulator players, this is getting rave reviews, and it is incredibly addictive. The amount of people that have reached out to me and said, thank you for your videos, I've bought the game off the back of watching your videos. Awesome. I'm so pleased, and I'm genuinely having a great time playing this. A few people reached out and said it was nice to hear me having fun and enjoying it and that kind of stuff, and I genuinely am. Oh, I tell you what I should have done was let's do, there we go, strap the cargo down. So we got our pipes, we did our scrap metal work, and what we're going to do now is, well, steering's gone a bit wonky, that's weird. We are going to, if we can, get this out. I put a load more scrap in there, so I think we've got enough. Was it another 5 more pipes? But there's scrap all over the place. So what we've got to do now is get these pipes installed. And another great reason why I bought this mule, because this was off-road, and I said before, when I was kind of doing the first bit of this mission, as I was driving around, I couldn't work out how I was going to get to the pipe area. Actually, that being said, have I gone the wrong way? Let's do that. We need to get out to the pipes there. Oh no, I haven't. I wonder if I can cut across there. Oh no, that's a big. No, that's a big drop. Don't want to do that. I'll go the main route way. I'll drive out there. I'll be on that next road over. We'll go up the top and we'll get these pipes put in, and we'll see what comes next. And I know there's going to be loads of people now that are way ahead of where I am. I know a lot of the people that have been reaching out to me about swapping vehicles. If I'm close to a vehicle, I can use the big D-pad, the big control pad, to switch vehicles now, so I can try that as well at some point when I've got bigger vehicles out. And because people have been playing this pretty much non-stop since it came out, so I've been bouncing between obviously being away, my Farming Simulator content, mods, map tours on Farming Simulator, and then fitting this in now where I can. So yeah, there are people that are a couple of maps ahead of me at the moment, which is brilliant. I love that. I love the fact people are enjoying it. So I'm going to carry on making my content. I'll carry on putting it up. I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. It's just gameplay. It's not necessarily tutorial. It's not guide video. None of the initial stuff was meant to be. It was just to show people the game so people could make a more informed decision, I guess, as to whether they wanted to buy it or not. That was the point. And I'm pleased that people are. When I reach a point where if the views are falling off and people aren't interested in watching it, I'm going to carry on playing it regardless. I was thinking I might do some streams actually as well. I haven't done much streaming lately on Farming Simulator or on anything else, to be fair. So I thought, you know what, I might. Because on a stream I can just play through for a while and get some more stuff done. Maybe, I don't know. It's all ideas. Did I miss the turn? I did. That's better. I'm assuming I'll just winch him into place, I guess. So much easier than I previously envisaged. So if we stop there, and we will toggle the anchors. We'll undo cargo straps. Oh, do I have to remove? Oh, I guess I have to, don't I? Didn't even think of that. That was purely accidental. I was going to grab the main one first. Didn't even dawn on me. Actually, I might as well take that with me then, mightn't I? So what we'll do, we'll detach that. Okay, bye. Unstrap cargo. Then we'll cycle target to the closest one. Then we'll attach load. Oh no, I'm not far enough over, am I? Brilliant. Bear with me. Oh, that's not good that just rolled. I'll just damage the new pipe as I'm putting it in. Right, let's stop there. That's better. Cool, right. Cool. Strap cargo. Toggle anchors. Let's go off to the next one. Park and brake off. Can I remember how I need to get there? Nope. Is there a road around the top here? I can't remember. That took us down the bottom. Oh yeah, I think so. I've seen all sorts of videos online since this came out. People paving whole things. One guy paved across a lake. It's just trying out anything, isn't it? Seeing what you can get to work and going outside the box of what the sort of storyline in essence is telling you. It doesn't have to stay linear, and there's not one way to solve a problem. I know a lot of people were saying that just doing one strip of tarmac, it needs to be wider. You should do 2 strips of tarmac. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. What I will say is that going to get enough sand to keep doing that, it does take a while, but you can do. Make it 3 strips wide if you want to. Make yourself a motorway. Come on. Probably should have put it in low box, but we're getting there. Whoa. Note to self, get closer this time. That should do the trick. We're pretty much central there. Let's do that. Anchors. Let's put that. I'd rather it rolled towards the vehicle than rolled away, so I'm probably better off doing that. That unstrap cargo. It's upside down. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, how weird. Okay, so let's do oh yes, we got to do electricity now. That's a cable layer, isn't it? The crot. Adjustable plough, enormous pulling power.
Then your sailing will be even smoother.
Well, that's just given us an absolute ton of extra stuff to do. Let's attach the load. Take all that stuff back. Actually, you know what I might do? I'll leave that unstrapped, and as we move, it might actually sort itself out. Right, let's do that. Toggle anchors. I guess we can just fold crane. There we go. They should just settle themselves, shouldn't they? I'll take them back and unload. Let's go and check out that new bit of kit. So we've got to go and do some other stuff. And it looks like there's some more pipe repair to do. Infrastructure, electricity. Are we going to get onto that now, or are we going to do that in the next episode? I might do that in the next episode, actually. Actually, no, I'm going to put the strap the cargo down. Let's head back, get that delivered. At least we know what pipe situation is going to be. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. So there's our power substation. So we've got to run power. So that's what we've got to take power to. Is that right? We've also then got to run a... Oh, is that a new bit of kit? Supply Ambala with electricity. Oh, right. So, what does that say? Getting the gas power plant back in action was no easy feat. Our last job is to reconnect the town to the power source. Use cable layer to redirect energy from the gas power plant to the power substation near Ambala. Okay, so I suppose once we get in that, it'll give us the option of what we've got to do. I don't know if we're going to need to get any cable or anything like that. So what we'll do, we'll take the pipes back to there, and then we'll get the electricity up and running. How are we looking money-wise? Oh, okay. We got a bit of money. Money's going up. Money, money, money. Right. I'll get that back over. I'll see you at the electricity, and let's see. I need to check my times though for my recording, because I want to try and get it all done if I can. It's just whether I can fit it all in. Can I get back across that way? Yeah, of course we can. I've brought the mule up. We are sitting next to the crot. I have put a pipe in the back because if I go into our map and we zoom out, one of our side missions, let's go across to objectives and side, is repair the pumping station, which it mentioned, and that's right the way out over here. And if you remember, depending on what episodes you've watched, there was a gap there. I found it on the pipelines that was showing. So if we go to, is it infrastructure? There we go. You can have the various different layers on for your infrastructure, and you can see where the pipes are, and you can see the red bits where the gaps are if you've got them. So I've got a pipe in there ready to do that. But if we come back out of here, this is what people were talking about. If I keep the pad, my main pad, depressed, it then opens that menu. I can go across with my D-pad and then do that, and I can swap vehicle. Cable layer vehicles used to connect locations to electrical grid. Hold L1 and press X to activate and deactivate cable laying. Check the electrical network on the infrastructure map layer. Got it. Trench digger actions. Start it up. It's a cool looking bit of kit, I'm not going to lie. Do we need to oh, we've got cable on the reel. Oh, this it looks like there's cable on the reel already. So let's head down. What's the interior of this looking like? I don't understand. When I did my first few episodes, and because I'd recorded them all before I released them, and so once I started releasing them and started then reading the feedback, it baffled me. People were saying, "Oh, it looks like Fortnite. It looks like a load of screenshots cobbled together." I'm not sure what people are watching, what they're looking at. At all. Loving it. It's that thing. Every time I do a new job, I keep doing thumbnails. Oh, this will be the thumbnail. This will be the thumbnail. This. I'm taking so many images because every new bit of kit, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. That'll make a cool thumbnail. Yeah. I'm going the right way. We're bouncing. I think I'm going to cut across, and we've got to turn in just up here to go to it. We need to head over there, don't we? I don't need to go up there and back, do I? Pretty sure not. So what I'll probably do is get this cable laid, and that'll be the end of this episode probably. Yeah, if we turn right there. That's where we're heading, aren't we? Just there. Pretty sure. But I'm not, am I? I'm at the wrong place, aren't I? Oh no. Oh, we're rolling backwards. Parking brake. So what do I need to... Let's put that on. Activate cable layer. Just L1 and activate cable layer. I made a mistake. I've reset. Okay, so this is pretty cool. We go into here. So our objectives, yeah, main objectives, supply Ambala with electricity. Open that, and it's under infrastructure. If I press X, it will take it. If I go to infrastructure, L1, press X, that's what we want. Connect electricity. Open. Connect electricity to a location. Use the cable layer vehicle. Find an active electricity source. Use the cable layer to connect to the required location to an active source. Oh, right, okay. So I've got to make sure I go the right way. So that needs to be connected, and our active is here at the power plant. So we need to go back into that. So I guess anywhere in that circle. The same as doing the sand. The sand quarries have a circle around them. That's the same thing. So I just need to go into that grid. I assume just access it, and then off we go, I guess. Now, I don't know how this digs. I don't know where we're gonna... Can we run along the side of trackways, or does it dig up trackways? I don't know. Let's go back to there. Right, so we're definitely inside that grid now. We're right actually in the middle of it. So we should be fine there. It doesn't say anywhere specific, does it? Nope. L1. Activate. Whoa. And then we just go. It's locked in low range. I say I don't know what can we dig and what can't we dig. I don't know. What are we stuck on? Well, that's just dandy. Right, I guess what we're going to do then... What are we stuck on? Oh, brilliant, a tyre. That can't be what it was all along. Okay. A rethink is required. I think because if we go right to our circle, that just did not want to dig along the side of the concrete slab there. There's concrete there, which is not going to dig through. So I need to go right from the edge here. So we are technically still inside the boundary, but just not by the concrete, and then we'll go from there. So I guess from here. I don't know how we stand as well. If we go on the road that we're already on, is that going to cause a problem? At least the rain stopped. Right, activate cable there. Let's try this again, shall we? We definitely need a cruise control. Here we go. So do I need to come back along this with a compactor and flatten it all back out again afterwards, do you reckon? Can't break the surface. What? What can't it break the surface of? Let's go off to the side, shall we? This is crazy. Just look at the cable rolling out. It's very cool. But like I say, I would think I've got to come and flatten that, especially on the road bits, surely. First time doing a new thing. It's always fun. And that's what I've been saying on every single episode. Everything I'm doing on here, I'm just smiling. It's just a fun game. Have fun. That's what games are for. Rocks, maybe. We're pushing rocks ahead of us. Yeah, that's not so good, is it? I'm just watching all the moving parts, just looking at everything. There's no other option for anything I'm supposed to do. I didn't know if I was supposed to flatten as we go or not, but... And then we just need to go into this circle here. Don't get stuck now. Really? Rock pile. Hey, job done. A bright and hopeful glow over the exhausted community. We're bringing things back, people. Oh. What's this? We completed a goal.
Gosh, look at you go. You just brought a whole region back from the brink. Now pass on the good news. You seem like you're a keeper. Well done.
Okay. Main objectives all done on this map, so technically we've opened up potentially another map. Let's return to the hub and see what that's saying. This will probably be where we're going to end this episode. We've laid the cable, electricity's in, but we've got loads of other side jobs. I've got some more stuff I want to do. I want to fix that pumping station, probably set some resources up if I can earn some more money while I'm doing bits and bobs. So now we've got our option of, yeah, it's only 80% complete. We want to get to 100%. So we can go to Sunken or Incommunicado. And either one of those will lead on to then Deluge, Sojourn or Sandswept. And then Colonel. So I guess that's going to be communication repair. Sunken, I guess we're going to be bridge building and I don't know. But I want to go, but yeah, we'll go back onto here. I think we'll carry on. Because there's more I want to get done, which kind of makes sense. I'm glad we got to use that. That's very cool. So we've been a plumber and an electrician. On a slightly larger scale than your standard plumber and electrician. But yeah. I'm having a great time, and we've still barely scratched the surface. We've got so much more to do. A few people reached out and said to me about when I'm that image, especially if I'm putting in what's the word I'm looking for? Routes for vehicles to follow. When you're laying them, don't cross them over. You can delete previous routes and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is put this away. I don't know whether to come out with my compactor, not steamroller, and see if I can flatten those down. Then I need to build that road. So that's that done. We want to go to our objectives. Main's all done. Side. So we got, yeah, build the road. So we got that bit there. Needs to be done. Bring help to Panama, which I haven't done. Repair the pumping station, which I want to get done as well, which we can definitely do. Yeah, I'm going to take this back. I can then switch out to my other vehicle. We'll go and put this into our storage. Useful bit of kit. We're up to 42 grand. So what I'll probably do as well, start the next episode, we can have a look at vehicles and machinery and see what we've got available. I'm upgrading certain bits that I know I want to upgrade, and things like the mule was just a kind of, oh, that makes sense, let's do that. I don't want to spend my money on stuff and then find in the next episode, if I change map or finish what I'm doing here, then all of a sudden I need something and think, oh, I could have bought that with the money I've got. So for this episode at least, we are complete. I'll see you on the next one. I don't know if between this one and the next one I'll get those side jobs done, or whether I'll do that part of the next episode. I might get those side jobs done, and then we'll move on to, I think I'll go Sunken, only because it seems more exciting. Sunken. Incommunicado, I think it's probably going to be communications, but again, I don't know, it could be anything. We can have a look at both and decide, I guess. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're still enjoying it. If you are, if you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.